Advisory Committee for the City of Lowell and also for the in-person and virtual regular meeting of Monday, April 12th, 2021. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sue, roll call, please.
Commissioner Chambers.
Here.
Commissioner Ellis.
Here.
Commissioner Plank.
Here.
Commissioner Schraven. Here. Commissioners Gadula and Cadwalder are absent, and Chair Barker.
Here. And do I have a motion to excuse Mike and Dave?
I'll make that motion.
And second?
Second.
And discussion? All in favor? Or Sue, do we need a roll call?
No.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Do I have an approval of the agenda motion, please?
Approval. Yeah.
And a second?
I'll support.
And discussion? Sue, roll call, please.
Commissioner Chambers.
Yes.
Commissioner Ellis.
Yes.
Commissioner Plank.
Yes.
Commissioner Schraven. Yes. Chair Barker.
Yes. And do I have an approval of the minutes of the previous meeting, March 8th, our regular meeting?
So moved.
And second?
Second.
And discussion? Sue, roll call again, please.
Commissioner Chambers.
Yes.
Commissioner Ellis.
Yep.
Commissioner Plank.
Yes.
Commissioner Schraven. Yes. And Chair Barker.
Yes. At this time, is there any public comment and communication concerning items not on the agenda? Please state your name and address, sir.
Hi there, I'm John Sterling. I live at 711 Avery Street, just down the road here. And I'm here as a representative of a group that's been together for about 3 years now. And we've kind of been meeting behind closed doors. And we're here to inform you or give you some information about our workings on a community center for here in Lowell. We are a group about number 6. And we have about 12 people in our core group, and we've had a lot more than that interested. We're also on Facebook, and we have different ways to communicate to us. We usually meet usually twice a month, and we've gone all the way from ideas to concept, and we've actually raised roughly $10,000 to do a needs study, which we have completed through Williams & Works. We've also done a feasibility study, which I have in my hand, which is about 38 pages long. And with our needs study, we surveyed roughly 1,000 people to get the input. And the number one thing on that list is a swimming pool. This town has been without a swimming pool for ages. When I first came here, like in 1972, so I've been in this town roughly 50 years. And lived down on Bowes Road, just across from Pebble Beach. And at that time, my 2 daughters would walk down there and swim in the pool, and we had people from all over the area coming here. And it was a namesake here for quite a long time, but because of liability and expenses and blah, 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 that hasn't happened. So we are still out there working and trying to put something together. And I'm just here to inform you of what we've done. As I mentioned, the feasibility study, we just got that back last December, and now we're out looking for a piece of property to put it on. We've been researching and looking, and Bob Rogers is kind of our to-go guy here. He's the mapper computer kind of guy, and he's always out there scouting, looking for property and whatnot. And our latest idea was possibly, and this is where you're going to come involved, we're looking at possibly Creekside Park to get rid of that kingdom that's down there. It's a wooden structure that's in need of repair, and see if we can put a community building there. And we're shooting for the moon when we do this. We've got estimates of about $17 million, so we haven't even talked about raising money yet. We're just trying to find a place to put it, and we're trying to get the governmental entities together to see if they can help us along with this. We have a verbal commitment from not the township of Virginians, but in Virginians Township, that a piece of property is roughly 23 acres. And we have a 3 to 5 year verbal agreement on that, but we want to see if we can stay in the city if we can. We understand that we can't pull this off by ourselves. We're trying to be nonprofit. We do have the YMCA on board with us, even though they're over here at the Old Impact Church. We still have their blessing, and they want to work with us too. So we've got a vision, we've got a goal, and we're going to do something, even if it's just a little Domino's playing thing in a corner of Main Street or something. Now we're going to do something. So we're bound and determined that we're going to make something happen in this town. I'll leave it at that, and if you have any questions, I can entertain them, or if you'd like me to come back again, we can do a better presentation and give you more information.
Yeah, what nights do you meet?
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays? Okay. I sit on city council, and I'd like to come to a couple of these meetings and see if they're about. I also invite you to come back next Monday to city council and say what you just said all over.
Well, I can't repeat that. That was just off the top of the head.
You did wonderful. Watch YouTube and just keep practicing.
Yeah, I'm not that sure.
But it would be good to get. I commend you guys for the drive and the passion you have for the community. So I would just like an address where you're going to be, times, and I'd like to show them for a couple of these.
Just this young lady right here. She's one of our core committees, Miss Amanda.
So Amanda will hook me up.
And there you go. Get that.
Yeah, he says you've got about a 38-page summary there, or report.
Yes.
Or,
Yes, I do.
can you make that available to the city, obviously, but so that we can get it online? Is that possible?
Those are things that we need to do. We need to go through and revamp this. Our directions and our results aren't quite in line with one another, so we need to revisit this thing before we really get it out there. We're not quite ready to do that. We're determined to find this piece of property first. We want that. And once we've got some kind of commitment somewhere, or even just verbal, then we start pulling the plug with the concepts and all the data that's in here. Because we've got cost analysis and all kinds of stuff here. So no, we really haven't made that available to anybody yet. We're still stuck on this, trying to find a location to put it. And we've probably got 5 or 6 different ideas out there. We've got different locations to do it. All the way from possibly making it a Lowell area thing and trying to get the townships involved and the city as well. But we can't do this by ourselves. We need help somewhere financially, because we totally understand. We're talking $100,000 a year just to run a pool. When you only have 3,000 people, whatever the number is in this town, and you want to ask them for more money, that's going to be an issue. But the concept I have is that if we could do something with Creekside Park, you can move soccer fields and those things to other areas, but that is an excellent location for our needs. Utilities are there, schools are close. It would really be a nice fit. So that's my personal #1 choice, is to try to do something with Creekside Park. So you guys got a dull moment sometime and you want to discuss what's going to happen, what's the future with that park. I mean, I volunteered X number of years ago to help build stairs and stuff over that, and it's a structure that needs to work. And you got neighborhoods there, and you got utilities, and I'll leave it at that. You get me going, I won't quit.
Thank you. Marty, you're gonna follow up then, as far as the planning commission and Amanda also. If you guys will follow up and keep us informed. And thanks, John, for coming here and letting us
dealt
know.
with. I'm a Rotary member also, so I've been to a couple of those meetings and done presentations there and tried to keep that group up. I think Bob, tell me if I'm wrong, I think Bob's been to city council and their head. They're not saying I can't keep up with that guy.
Well, I think Marty just invited you to Monday night, so
Yeah.
I highly recommend.
I hate to tell you, but we'll be out of town that night.
Well, maybe another member could.
Got one sitting right next to you.
Well, I would
No, I
recommend
totally understand.
the
yeah.
sooner the better.
So we're trying to figure out what are the channels here that we need to go. And I was talking to Tony yesterday, and I misspoke myself yesterday. He went to the recreation meeting last month, and they had an awful time with the Zoom thing and trying to get on there. So, and I thought he was talking about the planning commission. So I'm not up on all these little groups here. So okay, enough said.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
I'm excited for the schools. I mean,
So am I.
schools need something.
We'll try to be excited for 3 years. You know, we got a dream and we got a destination, and we want to do something. So thank you.
Are there any other public comments and communications items not on the agenda? Sue, is there anything from your standpoint?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. Then with that, the planning commission is going to go into a closed session to discuss a legal opinion subject to attorney-client privilege. So at this point, I'd like to make a motion that we go into a closed session. Do we have a second?
I'll support.
And is there any discussion? And at this point, we'll go into a closed session.
Need a roll call.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sue, roll call vote.
Commissioner Chambers,
Yes.
Commissioner Ellis,
Yes.
Commissioner Plank,
Yes.
Commissioner Shrabbin,
Yes.
and Chair Barker.
Yes.